Or, you know, when you just find yourself saying really dull sentences,
Right.
like, oh, hurry up, Countryfile's on, that sort of thing. Or then you just look back at how you were in your 20s.
Hurry up, Countryfile's on. That's my favourite line ever. I write really inspirational lines on. I've got a garage that I've turned into a gym. I'm gonna get my brightest Sharpie today. Hurry up, Countryfile's on.
There is a few things I can't tell you
love
about.
that.
I love that, but it's annoying though, isn't it?
No, it's
to everyone
great.
else listening.
Can you do like charades of what them?
No.
If I go ding 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 ding.
Yes, I am the new James Bond.
And you laugh uncomfortably.
Yeah.
No, Ted Lasso. Oh, you were brilliant in Ted Lasso. I mean, obviously Hannah's great. Everybody's great. I think you and Hannah should definitely do a spin-off. I'll pitch that. I've got Jason's number. He does email me.
Does he?
Yeah.
So I had Ellie Taylor on this morning.
Okay.
Have you thought? Don't. Oh my God, you're actually getting your phone out.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Jason.
God.
Messages with Jason Siddiqui.
Virgin Radio.
She's the ambassador for the National Lottery's Open Week, which is nationwide next week. So please welcome a woman who needs no trailer. It's Ellie Taylor.
Ellie. I was hoping for LLL.
That was good. I liked it.
Ellie. No, as you were.
Too late.
Oh, you
Too
were
late.
right. You
Close
were
the door.
right. Always seeking for perfection. What's wrong with me? Never let perfect be the enemy of good enough. Ellie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You look so well.
I know, you said that to me and I'm dead inside. So that's lovely to
your
hear.
eyes are like fresh virgin snow. They're so white.
I think it's just mania.
Is it?
I'm manic. Yeah, I'm very tired. I've got a little baby who doesn't sleep and I'm very busy with
She's got
work.
a little baby.
Oh.
She's got a little... First of all, she has a little baby that doesn't sleep. Boo the little baby.
I boo the little baby a
Do
lot.
you know what
don't
you've
worry
got to
about it.
come?
What?
You've got World Book Day to come with your baby when your baby's old enough to go to school. World Book Day, also known as Fancy Stress Day.
Yeah, my daughter's got it tomorrow at school.
Fancy Stress.
Yeah, she's being Isadora Moon.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, because I don't know why they're doing it on a Friday.
Well, I can tell you why.
Why?
Because as World Book Day ends at midnight tonight, Poets Day begins tomorrow. You
Lord.
don't need it.
Oh, no.
So what's she going as?
Oh, Lord Byron, apparently. No, she's going as half vampire, half fairy. Isadora Moon is the character.
Isadora Moon.
Yeah.
Fair
just
enough.
a pair of
But of
wings.
course, that's what you do this for a living.
What?
Fancy dress.
Oh,
don't you?
right. Well, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, of course you do.
So, yeah.
Of course you do. Let's get on. Let's talk about what our sponsors want us to talk about. Quite rightly, National Lottery Open Week. Then we'll get into the Gen Z. Somebody buys you a lottery ticket dilemma for your winnings tomorrow, which is interesting.
I want to get stuck into that one.
Yeah, exactly. We all want to get stuck back into that one. I don't even know who we are. I know you're Gen Z. Who are we again?
I'm millennial.
Millennial. I'm older than millennial, aren't I? What am I? Gen X.
Gen X, apparently.
Gen X, all right. It's Gen X. So it's the Gen Xers and the millennials against the Gen Zers and the... Who's after Gen Z? Gen Alpha. It's Gen Alpha, isn't it? Why don't you rope in some Gen Alphas to make it fair? Anyway, sorry, Alice. What is National Lotteries Open Week?
It's a lovely initiative. So it's basically to say thank you from the National Lottery to all the players who each week raise £30 million.
A week.
A week.
I know, we couldn't believe it.
30 million. And over, I've written this down on my hand because I thought I won't believe that I've remembered this correctly.
Yes.
Over the 30 years of the National Lottery, the players have raised £50 billion for good causes.
And it is over 50 billion now.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
You just can't even get your head around
it's
it.
ridiculous.
So
it's a load of money.
It's amazing. So Open Week basically says thank you to all the players. And the way that the lottery are doing that is by offering free or discounted entry to loads of National Lottery funded venues. And there's so many. There's over 700 venues around the UK. Right. So it's things like National Trust properties. I mean, I walked past two on the way here today. You've got the Tower of London, HMS Belfast. There's the Giant's Causeway in Belfast, the Eden Project in Cornwall, some independent cinemas. There's so many different places.
All the good stuff.
Really good stuff. So it's from the 15th to the 23rd of March. And it's
all
fab.
the good
All you
stuff.
need is your lottery ticket.
Yeah, so by offering free or discounted entry, special offers to over 600, 700 venues across the country, the National Lottery's Open Week is a way for lottery-funded venues to say thank you to the players. All that good stuff. I like, the museums, the art galleries, the Giant's Causeway. I didn't even know you had to pay to go to the Giant's Causeway.
I know.
How you have to get... It's the coast.
Yeah.
But you have to pay... But National Trust, though.
National Trust,
I would
exactly,
imagine.
yeah.
That's so cool, isn't it?
And I'm going on tour, and I think I've got about I think over half of the venues I'm playing are National Lottery funded venues as well.
Right, so it dovetails.
Amazing,
Was
isn't
that
it?
intentional?
No, absolutely no. I had no idea.
No way.
Yeah, so things like the Lowry in Salford or Brighton Dome, like it's amazing, isn't it? You have no idea sort of how many places have been helped by lottery players.
That's bizarre, ironic, and meant to be, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
great.
you're going on your brand new tour, and do you think they figure that out? And they get Ellie Taylor. Why? Well, she's going to Half Anyway. Save on petrol.
Come along, love.
Yeah, so we got EllieTaylorComedy.com. So you can go there for tickets to your stuff.
Yeah.
NationalLotteryOpenWeek.com to go and see some of the places you'll be playing. Not necessarily when you'll be playing them, but for free, which is wonderful, isn't it?
Free or discounted. Go for it. Have a look.
That's so cool. And so can you just go on there, Vas? Can you find some of the other venues? Do you mind?
Sure.
Other places we can go to. Let's just keep. Why don't every now and again during this interview we'll come to you for another 10?
Well, I'll give you 3 straight off the bat
Go.
because we were going to do some filming during date day there next week. So that my 3 options were Cliveden, which is that gorgeous house, you know it very well, in Berkshire.
Yes.
The Chelsea Physic Garden, which is amazing, and I think that's where we are going next
Physic
week.
Garden?
The Chelsea Physic
Not
Garden.
psychic?
No, it's called the Physic Garden.
Oh, wow.
I know this because my cousin had his 50th birthday party there.
What's
Right.
a physic garden?
I don't quite know, but I'll know next week. Okay. It's cool. It's cool, by the way. And Kensington Flipping Palace.
Why not? There's
I know.
zoos as well. If you've got kids, there's Edinburgh Zoo, Chester Zoo.
I thought you said there's booze if you've got kids.
Well, some of the venues may sell
Gotta
booze. I
stop
don't know.
me. We could have a booze conversation because you've cut right down on the booze, haven't you?
I just think I can't bear the idea of a hangover with too many children. Do you know what I mean?
It's not worth
just-
it.
No.
No, when the
no.
mornings become more important than the evenings,
Yeah.
then the evenings have to take the back seat.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting up. I was going to say I'm getting up at 4:30, but I'm talking to someone who does breakfast radio. So I
Yeah,
imagine.
but I'm getting paid to get about 4:30. You're
That's
not.
true. I'm getting nothing.
Exactly.
I'm getting Weetabix flung in
No,
my
you
face.
still win. All mums win everything. You know, we said if we had a manifesto to get into office or to run on, then one of the things in our manifesto would be all mums with kids under 4 to the front of all queues forever.
Oh, yes,
Just
please.
forever. Just forever.
Love that.
Yeah,
Love
because
that.
they're hanging off you, aren't they? It's like, hang on, there's like extra weights,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know, and then you got to corral them. We got twins, you know. When the twins were 2, one was running towards the road, one was running towards the river. There's only one of me. Which one do you save?
Oh, my gosh. How old are they now?
6.5. Oh. Still high risk.
Oh, yeah.
Still very high
That's
risk.
full on, man.
Yeah, today one went to school as a granny and the other one as Harry Potter.
Oh, why not? Lovely.
Yeah, it's great. Cute. Yeah. Walt, he changed his name over the weekend to Cheese on Toast by Kids Depot, because you can do that.
Oh, really?
And Boo, she changed her name to Dr. Boo.
Okay.
And today in
okay.
the newspapers, for the first time ever, female doctors outnumber male doctors in the
read
UK.
that.
And I think it might be her
tipped
Doctor, what is it? Doctorship, not doctoring, what do you call it? A doctorate.
Yeah.
It may be her that pushed them over.
Yeah.
So well done, Boo. On behalf
done,
of all
Dr.
female
Boo.
doctors, Dr. Boo.
I've got a bit of a rash. If she can have it, that'd be great.
Well, it's not alcohol-induced, is it? It's not to do with
No.
the... Have you actually?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. She's very funny, Ellie, isn't she? EllieTaylorComedy.com. She's a very funny person. Well, I was listening to 2 comedians talking yesterday, and they were talking... There were 2 comedians talking to a non-comedian, but somebody who is funny, but not funny enough to be a comedian by his own admission. In fact, I'll tell you who it was. It's Billy Cargo, or lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
So he's very funny, and he has done a bit of stand-up. And he said he was around other stand-ups, and he offered another stand-up a bit, and the stand-up who does it for a living went, you need to wind your neck in now.
Yeah.
Now, you're a proper comedian. And then they got talking about how comedians' brains are wired differently to other people's. Do you recognise that conversation?
I wonder if, I think being a comedian just makes you look at the world differently because you're always trying to find material. So you kind of always observe, and your brain, you just create those pathways where you're always trying to search for the funny.
Yeah.
And you're trying to think of a funny out in any situation. Do you know what I mean? Like how I can get out of this in a funny way. So I think that's my skills I've definitely developed over the years for that. But I don't think I necessarily had that at the beginning.
Right.
But it's a skill that has progressed.
But
the
you had
longer
the
I've been doing
seed
it.
of the right tree in the right forest.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I always think I'm more of a writer than a comic, really. I think that's what I think I am.
Yeah. But you are funny. You're a really funny person.
Oh, thanks.
No, but you are though.
Thanks,
You're
mate.
funny and you're smiling and you find it. It seems to be effort. I know it's not effortless, but it seems to be.
Oh, well, that's the aim, isn't it? Of
Yeah.
doing anything as a job to make it look like it's not.
Like this
tricky.
comedian was saying, he said, well, what is funny? He said, well, I've got a friend who's funny, and he had two hecklers. He had a team of hecklers.
Oh God.
One of his stand. Have you ever encountered that? A team?
Not really, no.
So organised heckling.
Oh no.
So these two guys were organised. They'd clearly organised heckling, and he of course called them out. He said they were really good hecklers, but he just got them stunned. He said, "Do you know what you two look like? You two look like the before and after photographs of a product that didn't work, and stuff like. I mean, like, bang! Where does that come from?
Brutal.
It is,
That's
isn't it?
brutal. Yeah.
So what are you talking about in your tour? So EllieTaylorComedy.com at various venues that the National Lottery has supported.
Yes.
What's not to like about this?
Perfect. Yeah, so my show's called Palavering, and it's sort of, which means talking sort of nonsensically with no reason. I mean, it's stand-up, innit? That's stand-up in a nutshell. And it's basically a sort of stock take of where I am in life, which is sort of early, middle age, busy job, crazy children, and sort of talking about trying to find the fun in all of that, because it can feel very heavy sometimes, I think, and overwhelming. So just sort of trying to search through all of that and find a bit of the sunshine.
Can you have a, when at the end of our tethers as parents, when we snap, right? Can you snap funnily? Is there a funny snap?
I think after I find myself saying a ridiculous sentence and then I'll laugh. Like, no, darling, put down the hammer. And then you're like, oh, God, what is my life? Those sorts of things.
Is there any ire in you? Do you get angry at all?
Yeah, I think what scares me, I'm quite calm and then suddenly I'll lose my temper all of a sudden. It's, there's no build-up. It's just suddenly it's enough.
Do you surprise yourself sometimes?
Yeah, which is it's not good, is it? And then you sort of have a little word with yourself.
But you're a really nice person, though.
Do you reckon?
You can tell. You just are. You're just a lovely person.
It's all a lie.
No, it's not. You can't even. You can't even pretend to be evil. Some people can't pretend to be nice. You can't pretend to be evil. Look at you. It's all in the eyes. It's in the eyes, isn't it? So we're talking about Gen Z in there. You know about this fictitious lottery ticket.
Yeah.
So we buy a friend of ours a lottery ticket for tomorrow's Euro Millions.
Yeah.
And it comes up.
Yeah.
And they win £107 million.
Yeah.
So I buy you a ticket.
Yeah.
How much are you giving me?
I would.
By the way, you don't have to give me anything, but how much are you
I
giving
would
me?
100% give you something, and I think, well, yeah, maybe 50-50.
I would. That's what all of us, what am I, Gen X and millennials, we're all saying 50-50. Goes without saying, it's £53.5 million each.
Yeah.
Gen Z through the glass there, not having any of it.
I can't believe that. The world is broken. And it's the youngsters' fault.
Yeah. Till says 7 million, maybe.
So hundreds, okay.
Is that right, Till? That is right. That's
fair
what
change
you did
off the
say.
top.
£7 million. Einar, our Icelandic engineer, says 1 million. That's how they roll in Iceland.
So tight.
Yeah.
But then you'll ruin that friendship. That friendship is done, but then you don't care.
They
You
don't
buy some
seem
new
to
friends,
care.
can't you?
They've watched a lot of Mr. Beast games. They've watched episode 5 of Mr. Beast games.
Brutal.
Yeah, totally. Interesting. You speaking to the fact that you surprise yourself when you're angry. And it's like, oh God, who said that? Oh, it's me. And then you laugh.
Yeah.
Tilly said that her sentiment about the 100 million and 7 million doesn't feel like her.
Right.
And I'm like, what does that mean? She said, it doesn't feel like me to be making that decision. So what does that mean?
Money. That's money talking.
That's money.
Greed.
What do they say? Do they say money's the root of all evil, Ellie?
They do.
No, they don't.
No.
It's misquoted. The Bible is often misquoted.
What is it then?
The love of money is the root of all evil.
Oh,
And
well,
people
that's true.
conveniently leave off the first bit.
Okay.
Right, tell us more about palavering.
Okay.
What else do you get on with your... So we're palavering now, aren't we?
We are palavering, yeah. It's just hopefully a really nice show. I haven't been out on tour for 4 years, so I'm really excited to get back out.
Can you give us
on the
some
road.
tent poles of the narrative?
Well, basically what I said about trying to find the fun amongst the chaos. Because I don't feel very fun.
Can you
a
give
lot
us
the
more of a
time.
scenario?
Well, you know when you just find yourself saying really dull sentences,
Right.
like "Oh, hurry up, Countryfile's on," that sort of thing, or "Oh, unless your air fryer's got 2 drawers, what's the point?" Do you know? Like, and then you're just like, "Who am I?"
That's great. That's the normie, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and then you just look back at how you were in your 20s.
Hurry
like,
up, Countryfile's on. That's my favourite line ever. I write really inspirational lines on. I've got a garage I've turned into a gym. I'll show you a video of it in a bit if you want. I'm definitely that's going up there. I'm going to get my brightest Sharpie today. Hurry up, Countryfile's on. By the way, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you're heading this way.
Right, yeah, it's true, and it happens.
That makes me feel reassured. Hurry up, Countryfile's on.
Yeah.
Put the wine away.
But I think you have
Or
to...
get the wine out,
Get the wine out, Country. Oh, it's a cracker. They've got a special on coastal erosion.
Helen
Yes,
Skelson's
please.
got a lot of livers to answer for. You've been on it.
I haven't been on it, no, but I do quite. It's quite sort of soothing, isn't it?
What shows have you guested on from a sort of reality point of view?
Well, I did Strictly.
Of course you did, yeah.
Yeah, which was a.
How was your Strictly journey?
It was great.
It was a journey.
It was a journey.
What else?
What else have I done? Oh, I did Celebrity Gladiators this year.
Yeah.
I won it.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for bringing that up, guys.
That's, we put it in the intro.
Good, I heard. I heard. Don't
Did
you
you get ready for that?
No, I had like a month's notice and I just had a baby. So, no, very much not.
All right.
Just, I managed to not pee my pants and that was, I was thrilled.
Simple as
Pelvic
that.
floor really held up.
A friend of mine's doing the wedge shred at the moment.
What's that?
She's getting shredded for a wedding.
A wedge shred.
The wedge shred.
For her wedding?
His
His
no,
wedding?
that's a complete lie. His son's wedding.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So he's doing the wedge shred. He's 63. So
Why not?
any goal will do.
Yeah, brilliant.
I need to say something else.
Yes, I'm glad.
Yeah. So we got to talk about Ted Lasso.
You love it, don't you? You love Ted
God,
Lasso.
Is it the greatest show in the world? It's like, who's your favourite child? You don't have to have your most favourite show in the world. Yellowstone is what I'm all about at the moment. Have you seen Yellowstone?
No, I haven't. I can see your hat though. Everyone says it's good. I don't watch any telly really, apart from Countryfile. I'm
because you've got a little one.
yeah, because
brand
he
new
gets
little
up
one.
so early at the moment.
Brand new shiny little one.
Yeah.
No, Ted Lasso. Oh, you were brilliant in Ted Lasso.
Thank
I mean, obviously Hannah's great. Everybody's great. Who's not great? Anybody? +44 333 000 Who's not great in Ted Lasso? Answer: no one. End of that one. Move on to the next one. But you had lots of fun there. Didn't
Yeah, it was such a fun part, and I got to say such delicious lines.
Give us some of your favourite lines, and just describe to people, frame who you were to Hannah's.
So Hannah Waddingham,
Hannah's
who
Rebecca.
Was so she was Rebecca, the lead character, and I was her best friend from school.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can say it, although I played Sassy, who was like, when she lives up to her name, she was a very sassy character. But all of her lines were quite filthy and sweary, really.
Sometimes it's not called a splinter show. What's it called when a show breaks off from a main show?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What's that called?
Oh, I've forgotten too, but
It's
I
a
know what you mean.
Show. Spin-off.
There you go.
Break off. What was wrong with me?
Dear.
Yes.
We need sleep.
Look, we've been on the air for 3.5 hours, for heaven's sake.
Spin-off. There you go.
I think you and Hannah, yours and her character, that would be amazing. That'd be like Thelma and Louise every week.
Oh, that would be good fun,
Come on,
wouldn't
I've really
it?
thought about that.
Go pitch it to them, Chris. Go for
I
it.
can't pitch any. I can't pitch a tent anymore.
Oh, really?
Can't be bothered.
Oh, dear. Wow.
No, because I love this.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I'm all in on this.
Do you pitch ideas for telly? You don't do
No,
that?
I know. What I do is I come up with ideas and just say them on the radio. Go, there you go, have that. I can't be bothered.
All right.
You know,
It's yours.
it's
Go for it.
yours. I actually did write to Mr. Beast last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, have you seen Beast Games?
No, but I'm familiar with it. I've heard of it.
All right. So the end game, the series was unbelievable.
Yeah, I've heard.
Unbelievable. From a TV point of view, from a live entertainment point of view, from a format point of view, which I do know a bit about mechanics and all this kind of the other. It wasn't as good as it gets. It was better than it should be possible to be, apart from the end game for the final, which didn't work. And so I wrote to him and said, look, I've won a BAFTA. If you're interested, I don't want any money. I'm financially independent, but I can fix your end game. Haven't heard head and tail.
Did you actually say
Yeah, of course I did. Why not?
Do you know? Oh, my God.
I try and send one text or one email a day that I think might be useful to people, like someone I don't know.
Is that at one email a day?
I try to. If I've got time in the afternoon, that's what I'll do.
What's your reply rate?
I haven't had a single reply from anyone yet. But it doesn't matter. I sort of like that. Unless they're replying to the wrong email address or...
Is this like that guy offering someone a joke and they're like, you're all right, thank you?
Probably.
Are you offering jokes?
Probably. And nobody believes you're financially independent. And because they're so litigious in America, if they even reply to that, what if I sue Mr. Beast for all his money?
Gotcha.
not gonna do
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I need to watch the Beast Games then, see the end.
Oh, you'd love it.
And see how
you
how
can have it on
fix
in the background. It's not like you have to...
Yeah, my niece and nephew love it. They're big fans.
Great. Ellie, what else do you want to say? We've got a couple of minutes left. EllieTaylorComedy.com. 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 Just spend, if you did a Q&A or just tell some stories, you wouldn't have to write a routine for me. I don't care. I just want to be in your company.
Oh,
In fact, how much is a ticket for this? You probably don't know, do you?
20-something quid. Don't know.
All right. Well, I'm happy to pay that now just for you to be here.
Oh, go on then. Ask me a question.
No, well, I think we're okay.
Oh, we're done. Okay, fine. That's it.
We're
You've got
okay.
your money's worth.
Well, I mean, are you? Is there anything else that you, acting-wise, that you can tell us about? Is there anything you can't tell us about?
There is a few things that I can't tell you
love
about.
that.
I love that, but it is annoying though, isn't it?
No,
to
it's
everyone
great.
else listening.
It's like people not replying to my
Yeah.
miracle TV offers in the afternoon. What can you give us? Can you do like charades of what they might be? No. If I go ding 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 ding.
Yes,
ding,
I am the
ding,
new James Bond.
you
Right?
laugh uncomfortably.
Yes,
Is it TV or movies?
yeah. Neither actually.
Oh,
You're.
are you running for office?
I can't think of anything worse.
Not TV.
dear.
See, if it was TV or film, I could understand you not being allowed to.
Right.
Are you not allowed to talk about it, or you're not allowing yourself to talk about
Maybe
it?
a bit of both, I would say. A bit of both.
How do you get a bit of both there?
Because, well, I just like to keep your babies close to you before they're.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
You're writing a
Until
book.
they're out into the.
Running a
out to the
sitcom,
world.
pitching ideas, starting up a.
You're trying to do Darren Brown, looking into my eyes and reading them.
It's not going to work, is it? No.
No.
Bass, any ideas?
It's got to be a podcast.
Oh God, who hasn't got a flipping? Have you got a podcast?
No, you're all right there. No, carry on. Had one.
Had one. Okay.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
I loved it. It's just it started to take away from the radio show.
Oh, right.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Sure,
That's what I'm doing. Apart
Sure,
from my
sure,
sort of phantom over optimistic emails in the afternoon.
Well,
thing.
you've got to keep busy.
Yeah.
Do you know what
If
I
I
mean?
come up with I think you and Hannah should definitely do a spin-off.
Okay.
So what could we call that? Let's figure that out. I'll pitch that. I've got Jason's number. He does email me.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, say, I had Ellie Taylor on this morning.
Okay. I
Have
can
you
do-
thought? Don't. Oh my God, you're actually getting your phone out.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Jason.
Oh, God.
Messages with Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, here we go.
Last one. Hi, Chris Sudeikis here. Hope you're well. That's all. That's it, literally. And there's a. Can you see that picture of me there?
You look wonderful.
I'm crying.
Oh.
I'm
okay.
crying at the closing credits of the last Ted Lasso.
Right.
There you go. Can't bear it. So long, Ted. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. XXX.
Aww.
So long, you. Ellie.
Say that. So long,
long
me.
for now.
Oh yeah. Oh well, thanks for having us.
Ellie is the sole ambassador for Open Week. Now, is that a budget thing, or was that like a prerequisite from you?
I said I do not want to share
Yes.
this with anybody.
That's a heavy lift. Let's hear it for the sole ambassador. The sole ambassador of the National Lottery's Open Week. I'm a bit put out by that because I feel like I'm doing a bit of ambassadorial
You're doing
duties
you're doing
here.
God's work.
Thank you very much, Ellie. I love to see you. I love having you in the
thanks,
studio.
Chris.
It's great to be around you.
Thank you.
All right, and good luck to you in your latest episode of Motherhood.
Thank you very much,
Right, you're very
buddy.
welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Virgin Radio.